Spider's Web, and in this video we're going to be doing an unboxing. And the unboxing, this one, is a game that I've been eyeing up for a while. I've been back and forth as to whether or not I should buy it, and I've decided that yes, I was going to take the plunge. It's a little bit of sci-fi, in Dropzone Commander. So let's get down to the tabletop and see what's inside, shall we? Okay, so here we are, and this is the front of the box. Let's get our knife of opening, split the seals, not split the cellophane, so rip open the box and have a look properly at the front and the back. So what do we have? Well, so this is a two-player starter set, and there we have everything that's inside. You get the UCM starter force, the Scourge starter force, and you get the starter urban battlefield, 10 different pre-cut, pre-folded card buildings, as well as the actual map, city map poster. You get a full-size rulebook included, which has the rules, 12 exciting scenarios, army list for 4 full factions, painting ideas and schemes, full immersive background, over 300 vibrant photographs and backup tokens and templates. This is a game for what? Well, 2 players, I would imagine, ages 12 up. Pieces aren't suitable for children under 3, so it says there. So let us open it and see what's here. Ooh, that's nice. So we have bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. We have bases. We have more bases. Fold the bubble wrap back over. And we have sprues and sprues of plastic. Yay! This is what we like from the game. And then we have the rulebook. That's possibly the whatchamacallit's in there, the map as well. And then we have the buildings. Let's just get one done. Try to work out whether these should go upwards or downwards. I think they go upwards, don't they? I've not a clue. Not a clue. It'll tell me. Anyway, that's basically it. Nice little building there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 buildings, which is nice. And we also have a bag with, oh awesome, a little tape measure, dice, and some little clear plastic things, whatever these may be for, I don't know. But I think what we should do now is get to the tabletop and have a look at the plastic and the little plasticky things here in a little more detail. Okay, see you in a sec. Okay, so first off, let's have a look at the book and the contents in here. I should have done that while it was on the other stand, but never mind. Let's just gently split the cellophane, and inside we find the rulebook. We find some punch cards, large blast, medium blast and small blast, along with the template for one of the ships by the look of it. And then we have objectives, intel, possible objectives and focal point tiles, and on the back there's absolutely nothing. It's blank. Aha. So that's those, and then we get a UCM special quick reference sheet. It gives you all your stats and everything there, as well as the look at the ships and the way the squads are made up, or the battle groups are made up. And the same with the Scourge as well. And haven't as yet seen, well, it's not that I haven't seen, I haven't actually got round to reading much about this game. I've seen videos on Beasts of War and thoroughly enjoyed watching them, so this is what's got me onto the game. We have the turn sequence guide, so phase 1 initiation, phase 2 activation, phase 3 actions, phase 4 roundup. And we have a scenario guide which runs you through the first game. Looks very interesting. Then we have the assembly for some of the ships and pieces. I found out what those little things are for. They're for attaching to the stick on the flight base to attach the flyers to it. At least I know now. Awesome looking ships here. And then we have the maps. I'm not going to open them fully, but at least you can have a look and see what they are here. Look really nice, though saying that they are paper, and I think I will be going to get the more harder wearing battle mat kind of thing for it. And then we have the supporting products. It's a little catalogue that they have. God almighty, look at the state of them. Oh, that looks nice. Especially that Annihilator. Look at the state of that. Yeah, so that's some of the things you can look forward to coming over the forthcoming future. Now let's have a quick look through the book, and we have some really nice looking map layouts, which everything seems to be laid out quite well. And what do we have at the back? We have an index, we have a thing for the tokens and the templates, and photos of the different ships, showing off the artwork from some of the guest painters. Really, really nice models. I just hope I can do these justice when I come to paint them. But we have the rules and everything for the different factions. These are the Shaltari and PHR, the Scourge, and the UCM. I'm not really sure what all the initials stand for as yet, but I will soon find out. Once again, to reading this mighty tome of an instruction book. We have 155 pages, but again, not all of this is rules. A lot of this is to do with the armies. 66-page rulebook. In fact, not even that. Scenarios are part of it. Rules, we will have 49 pages. So there we are. There's a lot of photographs in there as well. So that is one thick rulebook, don't you think? Right. Now let's have a look at the plastic in all its glory, shall we? So here we are. I'm just going to lower the camera so I can see these in more detail. Won't be a second. There we are. Got your little chappies down here. For such small pieces, there's a lot of little detail in them. They look really, really nice. I'm looking forward to making these up. Just look at the see on the little ventilation grills in the back of that piece. Very nice indeed. Obviously, the rulebook will be followed in regards to how these go together. I don't think anybody at the Games Club has got this game. If so, I've not seen them play it. So, as I said, the only thing I have for this is Beasts of War. But we have three what are like the exact same sprues. So I don't know whether the UCM or the Scourge. I can't tell. I think these may be the UCM. Quite probably, yes, they are. I've just seen something I recognised on the other sprues. So they were the UCM sprues. And now let's have a look at the Scourge sprue. This is why I knew they were Scourge, because of the absolute gorgeous, more like biological feel to the look of these minis. Absolutely gorgeous looking. Let's see if I can shift that so I can see them better. See what I mean? Like the Volons in Babylon 5, the very biological shapes. So I think, again, they're all the same. May be wrong, but who knows. Beautiful looking minis. So they're the actual little chappies. They're the foot soldiers. This is going to be a game that hopefully I'm going to really enjoy painting and then really enjoy playing. From what I've seen on Beasts of War, it looks really, really, really fun to play. Even though there are some factions that are a bit odd to watch and play. And here are the flight stands. And those little ones that came in with the dice and the tape measure fit on. Let me just check these out. Dice and tape measure. These will fit on the top of these long poles, top and bottom, either side, and enable these to slot into the bases and then slot into the bottom of the ships. But they're the flight bases and a few cockpits there. Put those back, and then finally what we need to look at is the base for the troops, which each individual chappie fits into the holes in the base, and there we have it. That's about it. I can't really say much more about the bases. But now let's have a look at the tape measure. I know it's something that you'd expect to find in a Christmas cracker, and I basically had a few of these out of Christmas crackers, but there you go. It's nice that they put this in. That really, really is good that they put this in. Got the Hawk War Games logo on the side, and As for the dice, well, you get a few D6. Black dice on a black background. What a wonderful combination. 3, 6, 9, 10 dice altogether. Nice size. Nice size fill. Good in the hand. So not too big, not too small. And nicely rounded as well, so you're not it doesn't feel uncomfortable when you're holding it. There we are. That's all I can really say. You've had a look at everything now, so all that remains is to get with the rulebook, get them put together, and then get them painted. That's the bit that's going to take some time. But for this video, that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope that you'll follow on when we do start getting these organised. But until next time, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now.